Pittsburgh sports live commentating Charlie Gordon, Eric Smallwood, Jeff Johnson, and special guest Bill Martello, former state trophy Temple House coach, 2004 Collegiate Coach of the Year. Tonight's broadcasting live on the Mount TV, channel Horizon 461, Comcast 246. Follow along with the broadcast tonight at www.hsnest.live. Gracious and welcome to Michigan Penn High School. Who's proud to host the big Catholic Christmas Showcase this weekend? The Mid-Atlantic Michigan Administration and McDevitt Athletic Department are excited to welcome the Vikings from Pittsburgh Central Catholic High School as they take on North Coast Michigan Devil Crusaders. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the Vikings from Central Catholic High School. From the senior class, winner number 2, Collins Benton. He's the number of the junior class, verse number 3, Enzo Paglia. Another member of the junior class, wearing jersey number 11, Willis Monte. Representing the Vikings senior class, wearing jersey number 15, Jaden Brown. The last member of the starting 5 from the junior class, wearing jersey 24, Hayden Dickman. Central Catholic coached by Brian Urso, 60 by Kyle Goldkamp and Jared Vignetti. And now, the starting 5 for your McDevitt Crusader. Representing the class of 2026, wearing jersey 0, Ethan Kimbo. Another member of the junior class, wearing number 1, Pat Vinesto. Stephen, you're wearing number 2, freshman class. Come here. Over. Rookie classmate class of 2025, went to number 4, James Brood. Your fifth and final starter for the Crusaders from the senior class, number 31, Max Henderson. Your McDevitt Crusaders, coached by Jason Grace, assisted by Tim Rao, Steve Councilman, John Sullivan, Terrence William, and Alex Marcico. Ladies and gentlemen, I kindly ask you all to rise as we ask for God's blessing of our pregame prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly Father, by the power of the Holy Spirit, we ask you to bless all of us, athletes, coaches, referees, and spectators. Keep us safe from injury and any harm, instill in us respect for each other, and reward us for perseverance and virtue. We ask this in the name of your Son, our Lord, Jesus Christ. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. I kindly ask you to remain standing as we honor our great country with the singing of our national anthem.
This is as full as the place has been since we began things today around 3 o'clock. Bishop McDevitt, the hosts, are taking on Pittsburgh Central Catholic, the nightcap of the first day of the McDevitt Mid-Penn Bank Catholic Christmas Showcase, and it's all here live on Luke Brown Sports. Happy to be with you. Demir Arp, the freshman phenom on this McDevitt team, pulls up for a three-point shot that does not go. Pittsburgh Central Catholic is going to get it right back. There's it up and underneath and moved his pivot step for Pittsburgh Central Catholic. That is Jaden Brown. Demir Arp underneath and in. He has his first two of this game. And the first two of the game. Three-point shot, and it hits for Owen Campfeld. Got himself a three. Running point guard is Jadis Bird. Bird lays two in. 4-3. Demir Arp applying the pressure for Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Calvin Vento is his assignment. Vento takes a long three, doesn't hit, and Jadis Bird gets the defensive rebound. Now he passes out. Patrick Dinesco. Dinesco takes the shot, doesn't go. Max Henderson was on the effort for the defensive rebound, but instead it'll go out of bounds and back to the Crusaders of McDevitt. Here's Arp on the inbound. Arp gonna lob one up to Henderson. Henderson turns around. His shot was a little dilapidated upon even the thought of him taking a shot. Not his smartest effort. And timeout, maybe. To delay of game warning on Central Catholic. Enzo Khalil got the 2 points for Central Catholic, so they lead 5-4. I thought Jason Grace called a timeout because of a couple of early miscues, but rather delay of game warning. I probably has been a handful of years since I've heard that called before. And I didn't quite see what happened, so I can't really judge correctly or, adequately. Tamir Arp goes up to try to get the layup through traffic, but instead he is fouled. 6'3" freshman. We talked to Jason Grace when calling the last game, which was Mount Carmel Cathedral Prep, about a lot of things, including ARP and how talented he is at playing the game of basketball. And he certainly is. He knows what he's doing. He was coached by Jason Grace at St. Teresa's, where he attended middle school. He hits his first free throw. St. Teresa's competes in CYO basketball. Catholic Youth Organization. The championships for that are held in Erie, where Cathedral Prep is located. I believe they're held at Gannon University, which is up there. Henderson, now Dinesco. Blocked by Jadis Bird as soon as Calvin Vento was going up for the layup. Vento hits his first free throw. He was fouled on that block attempt by Bird. And now the second free throw for Vento is good. Gives Pittsburgh Central Catholic a 7-6 lead. Arp to Tedesco to Bird. Bird in the corner, and it hits. Jadis Bird with 5 points, and he gives McDevitt a 9-7 lead. The thing that stands out to me immediately on Demir Arp is the quickness and comfortability he has on the court. Go to the block. Percent is 6-6. They want to use and take advantage of that. Anderson's going to sub out after somewhat of a mistake. Jason Grace providing a little bit of tough love and encouragement over there for him. Liam Fuller subs in his place, and Fuller has plenty of size to him as well. Fuller's actually an inch taller. With 3 hits for Pittsburgh Central Catholic, they go down back behind just 1 point. And Arp gets the ball taken away from him on that. Calvin Vento nets 2 more for Central Catholic. They take a 12-11 lead. 2:40 to go here in this first period of play. And another takeaway on the defensive side for Pittsburgh Central Catholic. A whistle blows. The takeaway came from Jaden Brown. Foul looks like it's going to go against Ethan Hammer. It is. Pump fake. Dish out. Central Catholic possession. 3 ball will not go. Liam Fuller tried to secure the rebound. A little bit of a scrum, and Pittsburgh Central Catholic takes advantage. Quick paced offense down the other end and one. Central Catholic had Bradley Gompers, and then Ethan Hammer just got the and one from McDevitt. Bench warning on Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Three ball off the back iron and back out to Demir Arp, who is like triple teamed in his run to the basket. And then the ball bounces off of him. Surprised there was not a foul call there. Here's Ethan Hammer as McDevitt has possession back. Arp was kind of caught up there. Arp's going to reset this offense. Off the back of the iron, and it's a hold. An offensive off-ball foul. Just over a minute to go in this first quarter. That shot up and good. Ryan Howard, Pittsburgh Central Catholic ahead by 3. Free ball on the other end for McDevitt. Doesn't go from Patrick Danisco. And almost got to it was Liam Fuller. Instead, it is Bradley Gompers with 2. Plenty of momentum right now for the Vikings. 20 seconds to go in the first period. Liam Fuller's going to go up, perhaps set a screen. Arp hits the other corner. Jadis Bird splash. As time is about to expire in this first quarter, the heave over the backboard, and Jadis Bird gets the last say in this quarter. It is 18-16 after 1. Central Catholic ahead by 2. Second quarter here at Bishop McDevitt High School, St. Sebastian Hall. McDevitt and Pittsburgh Central Catholic, the nightcap of day 1 here at the McDevitt Catholic Christmas Showcase. There's a spin move and now a second chance as Central Catholic has the offensive possession. They also have 2 offensive rebounds. Pump fake and a shot. No shot. Pass across the way. Now an open 3, and it's off the back iron, no good. Rebound secured by Bishop McDevitt. It was Akeem Smith. Now a finger roll away from Jadis Bird, who hit a 3 to cut the lead for Central Catholic down to 2. The bench energy from this Central Catholic team is tremendous. It really is. Told you early on in this series of 4 broadcasts today that would be providing some local scores and perhaps one of the larger local scores, not even perhaps, one of the larger local scores, Hershey and Carlisle. Hershey gets a win over Carlisle 68-54. That is a big win for Hershey over a Carlisle team who competes in one of the toughest divisions in District 3, the Mid-Penn Commonwealth. The absolute cream of the crop when it comes to Harrisburg area basketball. There is the lay for Christian Williams. But certainly, they're competitive in the state, but when it gets into statewide competition, Pittsburgh Central Catholic has a lot of competition. That pass from Smith trying to hit Liam Fuller falls incomplete. Liam Fuller, a tight end on the football field. A lot of these guys are on the football field. Demir Arp is one of them. He was part of McDevitt's. He's got a state championship ring before he even starts playing high school basketball. He was on that McDevitt team that won the 5A state championship. William Fuller, the tight end on that team. Stone Saunders played last year, the quarterback for McDevitt. He is, I don't know if he's at Kentucky yet, but he has concluded his time at McDevitt now. He will be reporting sometime this month. I would assume with this month winding down that he could be in Lexington now. So he's certainly not playing basketball here. That was actually a question I asked him in August. I asked him if he was going to play basketball this year, and he said that he's reporting early to Kentucky. But some of these guys did. Rico Scott, who was here last year, he did not report early. He was here until the end of the year. But and it's obviously you have to have the academic standard as well to be able to do that. Here's ARP, spin move, and a foul call. Speaking of football, Andrew Irby Sr. is here. He's got his green and black on, perhaps an Ohio University hoodie he's got on for his son that plays offensive line at Ohio. His other son, Alex Irby, whose record Stone Saunders just broke this year. He is at Navy. Irby is also the athletic director at Steel High, but it seems like obviously Steel High has a couple of days off school. He's here to see some good basketball. Here's ARP, and he hits the three. The other thing about McDevitt is you don't know, where these kids went to middle school. Some of them just went to St. Teresa's, and we know that about ARP, but we don't know where a lot of these guys actually grew up. So they could have played youth sports growing up with the Irby brothers or, whoever else. I mean, talking about, I've been in Carlisle, back deep in Carlisle, almost Newville, and seen McDevitt signs in front of houses. 45-minute commute. Stone Saunders would have gone to Mannheim Central if he wasn't here. Demir Arp off the front iron. 5:13 to go here in this second period. We'll take a break at halftime, then return for the final 16 minutes of basketball. Phil Martelli is also here. Plenty of legendary coaching. Martelli, the long time. If you can hear me on our broadcasts, then certainly happy that to be back, figuring out some technical difficulties. It seems like we are back up and running. Apologize for the technical difficulties. We are tied at 27 with 2:16 to go till the halftime break. Samir Arp's going to inbound this one to Henderson, fighting for possession, and a jump ball is called. Yes, it seems like we are back up and running here with our broadcasts. Apologize for the technical difficulties. We are tied at 27 apiece. Arp's inbound is going to go off the hands of Enzo Khalil. So he'll get it right back in the same spot. Or actually, he'll take about 2.5 steps to his left. Jason Grace calls a timeout. 2:13 left to go. Broadcast sponsored by Mid-Penn Bank. Appreciative of their support. For over 150 years, Mid-Penn Bank has been a proud community member. With locations throughout Pennsylvania and central New Jersey, the bank provides a wide variety of financial products and services. Its over 600 employees are dedicated to building relationships and making a difference in the communities where they live and work. Stop by a local financial center and find out how Mid-Penn Bank can help you. Arps inbound will hit McDevitt's Tyler Reinhardt, who has 2 to go. Pittsburgh Central Catholic will draw a foul. .153 to go till the halftime break. Arp will inbounds to Jadis Bird to take it down the floor. 29-27, McDevitt ahead by 2. And Arp finishes with one hand. Free ball goes off the mark on an attempt from Pittsburgh Central Catholic. The attempt came from Bradley Gompers. Henderson 45-second, that would go out of bounds. Harp's gonna let it dribble before he decides to pick it up. Starts the clock. Second time today that we are seeing Tyler Reinhardt. Excuse me, no, Aaron Kopcha. Rather, it's more a lookalike than anything. Kopcha we saw in JV and he plays varsity minutes. We actually have not seen him. It's just Tyler Reinhardt. Henderson misses his first free throw. Henderson sinks it. 16 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Arp. The pull-up jumper hits from long range, and that'll drown out this first half clock. Arp, hard to stop. McDevitt leads by 8 on a late second quarter surge. We're going to take a timeout for the halftime break. We're back. The final 16 minutes of basketball today at the McDevitt Catholic Christmas Showcase, presented by Penn Bank. We have one more half of basketball left to play in the first day of the McDevitt Catholic Christmas Showcase. It is McDevitt and Pittsburgh Central Catholic. 35-27 is the lead for McDevitt after one half of play, and we are set to begin the second. This broadcast is made possible and sponsored by Mid-Penn Bank. Mid-Penn Bank, for over 150 years, has been a proud community member with locations throughout Pennsylvania and central New Jersey. The bank provides a wide variety of financial products and services. Its over 600 employees are dedicated to building relationships and making a difference in the communities where they live and work. Stop by a local financial center and find out how Mid-Penn Bank can help you. Tamir Arp is getting us rolling with 2 points of his own to start this second half. Seamless defensive transition between him and Jadis Bird, but Pittsburgh Central Catholic is still able to score from Enzo Khalil. Arp now running point guard, at least momentarily. The timeout called, I don't know if it's called by Jason Grace or if it's just for injury, because Arp does not look good. Looked like he may have gotten poked in the eye or something of the sort there. So it's a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second break here on LukeBrownSports.com. So far, hope you have enjoyed the product here from Luke Brown Sports. Two for Bishop McDevitt. 39-32. Demir Arp. And Danisco is going to put 2 in for McDevitt. It was Arp to Danisco, then he got the 2. McDevitt leads by 9. Another 3, Pittsburgh Central Catholic's Wills Contole couldn't hit that time. He hit the first one that he took in this second half. There's Danisco. He hands the ball off over to Jack Stossel, and it is the finish, not from Stossel, rather from Ethan Hammer. Timeout called by Pittsburgh Central Catholic. They find themselves trailing 11 with 5:14 to go in the third quarter. '43 to 32. 5:06 to go in the third. That shot from Pittsburgh Central Catholic goes off the mark, but they secure an offensive rebound. They had to go all the way out. Here's Jadis Bird hitting Arp, Euro step, and a finish. There's the finish on the other end from Enzo Khalil. Jadis Bird. First shot at the line, no good. Couple of substitutions coming out for Pittsburgh Central Catholic. They are fighting in this game. Pass is intercepted by Arp, and he slams it down. Demir Arp. We've been waiting to see something like that from him. Takeaway by Bird. Up ahead, and one is good. Ethan Hammer lays the hammer, and McDevitt leads by 16. '50 to 34 is now your score. And Hammer will go to the line. converts on the 3-point play. Pittsburgh Central Catholic gets 2 from Ryan Howard. It puts him with 4 on the day. Alex Betancourt Jones has 2 more for Pittsburgh Central Catholic. 51-38. Patrick Danisco. Danisco Euro steps through and it jingles out of the basket. Up ahead, Central Catholic. And that one's going to go off of the Vikings. Back to McDevitt. 2:45 left to go in this third quarter. There's ARP. A technical on Xavier Thomas. Xavier Thomas was guarding Demir ARP. Thomas, he's committed to play football at Penn State. He committed about a week ago last year, December 21st, 2023. He was a 4 out of 5 stars as a football recruit. Obviously played a couple of weeks ago at Cumberland Valley against St. Joe's Prep. Game that was won by St. Joe's Prep the night after McDevitt won their football state championship. Demir ARP is a reserve on that football team. That's all it was, just some football knuckleheads going back and forth, perhaps. I didn't hear what it was. There's ARP on a no-look pass. He hits Henderson perfectly, who draws the foul. So Henderson will head to the line. It's a foul on Alex Betancourt Jones. First one rattles in. Henderson just has 4 points. He has been certainly a force underneath, rebounds, blocks for him. And his second free throw is no good, so the lead stays steady at 15 for McDevitt, 53-38. Pump fake and a dish off for Central Catholic. It ends up in the hands of Christian Williams, who scores 2. Now here's Patrick Danisco. Danisco fighting underneath. Go misses his first. There's 150 left to go in this third quarter. 13-point lead, now 14. Danisco nails his second, 54-40. Be with you tomorrow for all four of those games. LaSalle and McDevitt JV is the warm-up to three varsity contests: Mount Carmel versus Pittsburgh Central Catholic, LaSalle versus McDevitt, and Cathedral Prep versus Berks Catholic. All that action starts at 10:30 in the morning. And at noon, we'll see get another glimpse of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. They were a lot of fun to watch. A lot of size to that team. They were really impactful. Bradley Gomper's first free throw is good. At 1:30, it'll be McDevitt and LaSalle. And then Cathedral Prep and Berks Catholic is the 3 o'clock game. Ryan Howard had something, maybe a little bit of blood. I'm not sure what the issue was, but he had to go see the trainer. He had 20 seconds to get back to the court, or else they would have to sub him out, and they're just going to sub him out. So in comes Enzo Khalil. 125. This has been a long last 3 minutes to this third quarter. First free throw for Calvin Vento is good. Second also good, 2 for 2 from the line. He was 2 for 2 earlier as well. Disco got to get across the line, and he will. Long range shot for Ish Palmer is good. The 5'7" junior. 56-44. 60 seconds to play in the third. Liam Fuller tracking down on some defense. McDevitt is sort of caught sleeping underneath, but they apply some late pressure. Enzo Khalil puts 2 in, so he's got 8 total. And now it's back to a 10-point game. Deniska, he's had a little bit of trouble pushing the ball across the court late in this third. With the press that Pittsburgh Central Catholic is applying, he went for 2 himself to getting on his own rebound. 30 seconds. Timeout called by Jason Grace. So 30.7 seconds is where we will pick things up. Coming up, third quarter play, final game of Friday. The Catholic Christmas Showcase, sponsored by Mid-Penn Bank. Here's Arp with 26 seconds to go in this third quarter. And with a foul with 8.5 to go as Arp was taking that possession for himself. It looks like this is going to go against Jaden Brown. Excuse me, no, it's Christian Williams who picks up his third. So Arp will shoot 2 at the line. Again, this has been a long last 3 minutes this third quarter. Arp sinks his first. Arp 2 for 2. And Arp will sub out for these last 8.5. Central Catholic. They were going to beat the Horde, but another whistle blows. This one will just be an inbounds with 4.8. We'll see if we truly get these last 4.8 in without a whistle. And yes, we will. 58-46 is your score after 3. We enter the final period of play, the last game of the first day. Catholic Christmas Showcase on Luke Brown Sports. Final period of play of the nightcap here, McDevitt and Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Certainly a pleasure to have been with you all day today. I think we saw a lot of good basketball. Looking forward to seeing these teams again tomorrow. The only team that we haven't seen yet is LaSalle JV. Other than that, we've seen all the teams. So looking forward to getting another look at some of these teams, especially LaSalle and McDevitt. I think that's really going to be a big game. You know, two teams that, LaSalle got to win. It looks like McDevitt, if they can kind of stay steady here in this fourth quarter, are on pace to do the same. But here is Pittsburgh Central Catholic on a breakaway, and the lead is down to 10. And here they might steal it back. Yes, they will. They turn defense into offense, and now a pass across the way will go out of bounds off the hands of Patrick Danisco. And Pittsburgh Central Catholic truly turns into an offensive possession. Alex Bettencourt Jones had the 2 before he forced that turnover. Well, they are right back in business. Bettencourt Jones pulled up for 3 there. Ish Palmer got the rebound. And an out of bounds whistle. This one's going back to the Vikings. See what they can put together here in the fourth. There's the lay for Bradley Gompers. Out of bounds. And this will go back to McDevitt. Disco. And there is Bettencourt Jones. 6-point game. They might be able to get the turnover here. No, they won't. They leave Danisco wide open, and he hits the three. Mid-range is good. Enzo Khalil. And we have a shootout in this 61-54 game. 5:45 left to go here in the fourth. For over 150 years, Mid-Penn Bank has been a proud community member with locations throughout Pennsylvania and central New Jersey. The bank provides a wide variety of financial products and services. Its over 600 employees are dedicated to building relationships and making a difference in the communities where they live and work. Stop by a local financial center and find out how Mid-Penn Bank can help you. Beer Arp pulls up. He won't hit. A scrub on the floor on the Pittsburgh Central Catholic scoring end is going to force another timeout. And it's called by Pittsburgh Central Catholic. And that's not ideal considering that Pittsburgh Central Catholic is now with one timeout. Three ball is good for Enzo Khalil. We have a 4-point game. Danisco still having trouble getting that ball across the court. Jadis Bird. Now down to Ethan Hammer. Hammer's pass to Henderson is picked off. 3. And it goes, but a travel before he shot it. Calvin Vento. Vento had the 3. But this Pittsburgh Central Catholic bench that has been so good all game is already on to the next. Demir Arp. Arp, not called for the walk. Probably should have been. It goes out of bounds and it's going back to Central Catholic. Calvin Vento just looked to the bench in a smiling sigh of relief that that was given back to them because he was called for the travel. I didn't have a great look at that, but I did at Arp, and Arp probably took one too many. Central Catholic was another chance. It would take a 4-point play to tie it up right now. So honestly, any look, 2 or 3, would be absolutely impactful. Kickball violation called on Jadis Bird. There's two. Alex Petticourt-Jones, who has come alive in this second half. 2-point game, 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Demir Arp. His pass out wide. Shot is good. Jadis Bird. Three balls good on the other end. Calvin Vento. Called on the travel on the first one. This one's good. 2-point game yet again. 64-62. 3.5. Danisco. Tedesco driving through and scoring. 3:17, 66-62. 4-point lead for the Crusaders. Vikings back on the offensive end. Petticourt-Jones. Enzo Khalil, double team. Khalil steps through and scores. 3 minutes even, 66-64. And a foul call on Calvin Vento. Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Brian also, the head coach, is just yelling out, one stop, one stop. He stepped in front of the line, and this will go back to the Vikings. It was Jadis Bird on the inbound. So Enzo Khalil will have Calvin Vento is going to take it from Khalil, the inbounding duty. And Vento finds Alex Petticourt-Jones. Now Vento for the three. It's wide off to the right. The rebound goes offensively. Another chance. Third chance. Doesn't hit, but it'll go to the line for Enzo Khalil. He would have tied it with that one. He can still tie it with 2 shots from the line. First shot is good. The lead is within 1. Enzo Khalil. We are not tied. And the offensive rebound chance was kind of pulled down by Arp. So Jadis Bird is going to make sure he does not step over the line this time. He's getting a little close. Not too close, though. Danisco, I just think he lost track of his footing the first time. He just didn't know where he was standing. He was too focused on everything else. Demir Arp, a one-on-one matchup up top. 2:36 to play in the fourth quarter. McDevitt up by 1. He's going to loop around past Danisco on an open look. He does not hit. It's off the front iron, and the rebound goes back to Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Enzo Khalil is going to dish this one out. Henderson on the defensive effort. Now it's passed back out to Calvin. Alex Petticourt-Jones up top. Guarded by Ethan Hammer. 2:05 to go. Petticourt-Jones goes underneath the basket. Back out, and it's blocked away by Max Henderson. He says no. 66-65, 1:55 to go. Bird for 3, and he hits it. McDevitt up by 4. Jadis Bird with a huge dagger. 1:43 to go. Back down Henderson. The open look for 3 will not hit. It was once again Calvin Vento. Petticourt-Jones draws the foul. 1:31 to go in the fourth. Alex Betancourt Jones. Sinks his first. He'll have a second. 69-66. 1:31 to go. This is the Catholic Christmas Showcase on Luke Brown Sports. Sponsored by Mid-Penn Bank. He does not hit his second. And there is an off-ball foul, perhaps. Brian also and Bradley Gompers are in shock that foul was called on Pittsburgh Central Catholic's Bradley Gompers. And Gompers was talking to a different official that they were just arguing with now before both shots. Technical on Brian also, or rather it's on his assistant. So Max Henderson, I don't know how many shots this is going to be, but he's by himself completely. I think it's still going to be 2. I'm not sure, though. McDevitt now with the bonus. Henderson, it bounced twice and rolled around the back of the rim, and he still couldn't get it. 3-point game stays. Henderson on his second attempt. Also doesn't go, but he is getting 4. Maybe. No. Now Demir Arp steps up to the line. Okay. Arp can't get his to go. They do not want to go 0 for 4 from the line on 4 free throws. But they will. 0 for 4 combined between Max Henderson and Demir Arp. So it is confirmed that technical was against an assistant coach, not Brian also. .131. Jadis Bird up trying. Yeah, he is going to go up top for Demir Arp. And the 2 is good to go because Enzo Khalil got to it before Arp. Central Catholic has it again. It's knocked out of bounds, and this is going to go to McDevitt. McDevitt leads by 69-68 with 1:21 to go in the final quarter of play. Patrick Danisco is going to take his time because Betancourt Jones laid off the pressure for the first time in a while, but he got it anyways, and Pittsburgh Central Catholic can take the lead, and they do. Betancourt Jones on the takeaway and the bucket on the breakaway. The Vikings lead 70-69. 55 seconds. Demir Arp on a one-on-one matchup up top. He's going to go ahead and take a 3 and drain it. That is Demir Arp for you. McDevitt ahead by 2. 40 seconds to go. 72-70. A pass up top for Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Betancourt Jones. He's going to find an outlet underneath. Henderson works one-on-one. Henderson rejects Pittsburgh Central Catholic. It was Bradley Gompers trying to connect with the basket, and it was blocked away by Henderson. Timeout called by Brian also. It's his last one remaining with his team down 2, 72-70. This is the Catholic Christmas Showcase on Luke Brown Sports.